for the ground. I'm my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fair amount, do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I've been to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged off. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not puzzle making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 For real, for real, really real, really real, really real, really real. For real, for real, for real, for real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just why I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. Time to run it all.
Good afternoon all. Yes sir. Hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. I was about to say good morning. Let me go put, there we go. Let's get it. Let's see what we got going on for New York session here. So gold here at the top of the range, stuck a bit. Not stuck, but I mean it just rejected the top of the range. It's not stuck at all, we're moving. So let's see what's going on. It is morning in Toronto, it is morning in US. Put this here, 15-minute resistance. Let's focus a little bit on US30 here. So US30, as we can see here from yesterday, let's remove drawing, start fresh. Daily time frame here, closing bullish, nice bullish candle close. Daily resistance up here. DR. Daily support down here. And then on top of that, we're getting a 4-hour mixed bias at the moment. So we might want to retrace a little bit of yesterday's move. We haven't really moved too much since London. Then 4-hour resistance is that yellow line. 1 hour is pretty clean to downside. 30-minute clean to downside until we get below here. 30. Why is it not typing? Not good. There we go. 15-minute clean as well. So it looks like it wants to close below here. 7 minutes till the open. I mean, this could be as simple as just a fucking rip it, man. You know? I mean, open, top wick, and hold your balls and wish for the best. You know? That's it. Literally, that's what it could be here. Simple as that. So, short stream, yeah. That's all I'm seeing for now. Buys above previous 4-hour support makes sense as well. If we close tight above here, guys, we could trade to the previous 4-hour support and then expect the open volume to push through. If not, we have to trade above it. So it really depends on how it closes. See that levels on future. We want to put the previous 4-hour support here, just in case I'm managing my trade on there. I know how it looks. We can label it here. And then we also have a previous 1 hour here as well. Market. Have everything in our power. Still always fashion. Bro's a model boy. He's got the... You know what, you're getting you have to be careful, man. I think that's like a backhanded compliment, actually. Instead of saying still always hot, he put fashion. A bit sus, man. Hey man, Moritz. Yeah, see, I'm telling you. The date is 26th of August. I almost left the stream. Oh no, don't leave, man. The stream will suck without you. Relax, man. If that's making you leave the stream, then leave. Can you imagine? I'm doing live analysis and he said, I'm going to leave because you didn't put the right date. Obviously, you can see it's today. Look at the price action. You can look at your own chart. Come on. 4-hour would be, target would be top of range. Target would be this 5-minute resistance first. Same one here. See, that previous 1 hour lines up nicely. But yeah, ideally we would push through, right? Have a quick look at DAX here while we have some time. 5-minute not breaking out yet. So DAX, I saw some guys take some trades from up here. Guys actually cooked. Today I couldn't trade New York. Beginning of New York, there was a few, few positions here. I had so much meetings to finish and everything to get to this. Because today's my rest day from gym. So I kind of use it to catch up on all the stuff I would normally do in between. But there was a nice buy here on the 1 hour and 30 minute, not on the 15. 15 was at resistance. But if you just base it with 1 hour stops down here, after that bottom wick, it actually makes total sense here, that buy. So that was a nice buy. A lot of the guys took it here. I saw the conversation, answered some questions. So I was very happy to see a lot of those guys. You can see that there. So that is sick to see. John even caught that as well. This sell here, we had a discussion about the sells. Some of the guys were fast enough to get into this. Apparently this happened super fast. I didn't see it live, but I saw the discussion. People were saying that was happening super fast. literally maybe open pushed. Looks like SPX looking clean for sells as well. Let's see what SPX is looking like. Yeah, pretty similar setup. You just want to keep an eye on this previous level here on SPX, huh? This previous level can cause some headaches, so ideally you want to be below that or try to push through that. And enjoying in Zoom chat. So yeah, that's about it. That's about it. So open here in about 4 minutes. Let's go to US30 and see what we got going on. Wonder how the open will do here. Setup 2 valid in ranges. When you were ranging, yeah, you're buying from the bottom, selling from the top. It's actually been the theme of the market recently. So if you've been concentrating, you've noticed that market has just ping pong. A lot of our setups we've been taking, like yesterday, my sells on gold were sells from the top of the range back down. Today, the trade was buys from the bottom of the range. It ended up being, right? And actually, technically, you could even technically take the setup 5 sells and they would have worked, right? You see that? But that's just not a trading time for me. So they would have worked, and it's literally ping pong, you know? You're playing ping pong. We even, in the London session, I talked about this position here as an intraday position. Did anyone end up taking that, the one we talked about? Just leaving it? It didn't actually need intraday. It happened in all 5-minute candles, which I was surprised at. It's interesting to see. So yeah. Open trade when close below, yeah, that would be the one. Depends if it gives us a chance to get in or 2 minutes. We don't know. We don't know anything just yet. We have to see. Because sometimes the open doesn't give you a chance to get in. Maybe it dumps super heavy before. 21 points is not bad. Probably give yourself some space. Maybe like 2 contracts.
Wouldn't you run the 15 stops? A lot of range to protect you.
If it, yeah. I mean, it would be safer to run 15 stops.
It's only like 40 pips as well.
Yeah.
43 actually at the moment.
It is a consideration. Depends on how we open. Even with 2, I'm gonna keep it just like here, 30 point. That is not much risk with a 2. So I could afford that. That will be like, even with 2 contracts here and 40 points, I think that's only like 0.5% risk even. So I could literally go 3 contracts here, but we're not gonna push it. I like NY with you, fast and furious. Yeah, it's pretty intense. When are sell stop valid? When not, and when not valid, as in wait for top wick break of low. Yeah, on the open, I prefer you don't use sell stop because it could be very volatile. So you kind of just have to have finger on button. It's tough. You have to be fast. So yeah, that would be my plan. If open can make something of a top wick here, break the low, continue down, be looking for that as a sell. If no top wick, open just pushes down, then that's normal. So don't be feeling FOMO if you see anything like that. It's completely normal. It's kind of the open as if we get a chance or we don't get a chance. Here we go. So close below. Can we break the lows? All right, so put a sell stop there. That's why you don't enter it. So I have a sell stop ready. Give me a chance. See how it's looking here. Yeah, needs to break the lows. Futures would have messed people up who put that before. So stop loss wherever this top wick is gonna be. 15 close here. Actually, if the top wick is only gonna be here, it's still gonna go above that candle. So that's an example, Shazib, when a sell stop is valid now, because we get a chance to put it. Otherwise, you don't get a chance to put it. I'm still keeping my sell stop here. This can be a liquidity grab, and I can run an aggressive stop loss still here. If it flips, I don't expect it to reflip here. If not, it's going to continue up, and then we look for something else. So I guess no trade just yet. Cancel this. We wait a little bit. Look, futures would have messed people up. On CFD brokers, you're safe, huh? Never broke the lows. It's nice to see. But here technically did. What's the issue, Sazib? Sorry, Mr. Tubovi, maybe a silly question. Which broker do you use? I'm using IC. Press sell by accident. You have to be careful. Even if it's too fast and you miss it, you know, it's okay to enter a little bit lower. Just have to be careful. If it's too fast, it's too fast. Never let that put you off, right? Remember, we have human error. Looking for buys. What's this on DAX, I'm assuming? Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. That does make sense. I prefer the 15-minute close though, but the 5-minute might do it. We'll see. Bearish buys though? Are we? You're not wrong. Yes, we still kept the bearish buys. That 4-hour close doji. But we're at 4-hour support, so I kind of can see that there. I wonder if it closed doji on broker. Yeah, still doji on broker. But I see the buy idea. Will be nice with 15. So now potentially we can be looking for buys, see if this wants to pick up and break out, man. Literally we could get, this could be liquidity grab and it could be a simple breakout trade. Seen that happen before. Let's mark the same resistance here. Big clean range to the left here. Only have to worry a bit about these levels here, but we have some room. Put this here before we forget, you know, some things can happen fast. Now if we're gonna sell, it's pretty simple. Below the previous 1 hour for sells. 4-hour resistance will be above the 4-hour resistance by then, man. See? You can see it here. See? So it's actually a little bit above it. So it'll be quite nice. Bias doesn't matter here. Why look for sells? Because we closed mixed bias. Previous 4-hour closed bearish. Previous daily bullish. Mixed bias. See if she wants to break out. If 1 minute structure, I wonder if we could trust the next 5-minute candle to break out. I prefer this bearish, of course. Next one bullish. Now it's not the open. The trade should be a lot calmer now. Not expecting, you know, that quick move. The open is done. So now the trades are, now you don't change the rules. Now it's just regular trades we take. I hope Sil is reading chat. Needs to read chat, man. Very sus, man. A lot of sus activity here. Where's Moritz? He's awfully quiet in these situations. Bentley, it's just a white t-shirt. I'm looking for 5-minute close above 4 hour, SL below 5-minute structure. You mean SL all the way down here? Yeah, I'm hoping this 5 closes bearish and then look for the next one closing above is kind of my plan. Now on DAX, we have a potential setup here if it can close above daily support or the 15-minute candle close. It's too sus, man. I'm telling you. I wonder if we can just take the 5 above. It's gonna be aggressive, but with volume it will work. You know, US30 sometimes loves to do these straight pushes. This is not a good example, but something like this. Some days like this. So let's just see how it forms. Still 2 minutes. A lot of time for a candle. How to join the Zoom? To join the Zoom, all you have to do is click the link and join. You see it, Tradesharpe TS private community, first link in the description. Since it's coming towards the end of the month, we're seeing I'm going to be accepting people directly. No need to be on the wait list. There will be a wait list, but you'll be accepted directly. Let's see this close 46 seconds. What is this line I've drawn here? That's an interesting line. Oh, that's the 5-minute resistance. Yeah. Oh, I guess we have to be above then. Above that. Shit. Do we have it on normal charts? We're above it on normal charts, but maybe not above it yet on futures. Let's see. Eating up LTA? Well, we're lucky we have a massive LTA today, but it is eating up a lot of it. Not a lot of it, but it is eating the first part of it. But we're rejecting this previous 5. Just closed above on this, but closed below here, gap. I can't execute in US30 when market is volatile. Why? What happens? You have spread issue or something? I'm coming back to the group. You're more than welcome. Pretty big SL if you want to take this. It is, but you know, you can't really be scared, but it just didn't close above. 47 is nothing for US30. It really is nothing, but the problem is we're at resistance here. So I'm not really trusting it yet. I would want to take this, but without a 15 close, you can't ignore that resistance. Same close we're trying to get here on DAX as well, we'll see. Right at previous 15 zone, would prefer at least 5. Yeah, we want that to happen, but it's just, you know, doing one of these days where we get... I mean, look, I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but we can really start to just keep going above next level and next level. That's one thing you can get away with on US30 is if it has volume, it has volume. You don't have to worry. You just need setup. Because I can show you instances on US30 where we will trend in a day, and if you look at the trend during the day, it's just setup after setup. Don't consider that day, but something like this: pull back, continue, pull back, continue, pull back, continue, pull back, continue. This day was just straight. This day straight. Here was straight, no pullbacks. So sometimes, like if we're closing above zones, it's okay. So let's just see what happens. 5 minute could close bearish here. We don't know yet. This is the kind of move we wanted yesterday. Yeah, that's what we normally expect. This is the volume that US30 is known for. It's just now we just need the setup. But yesterday, you know, there's no reason why yesterday we wouldn't have got this. It's just hard to know, right? We took the setup and was expecting volume. No volume, no problem. You know, we can't do anything. Keeping an eye on DAX as well. 15-minute candle close fake out. Seems to be rejecting at the moment though. And I hope we can get either a clean close. We have to rely on 1 minute structure here. We're playing with a bit of fire. There's a chance of moving up. Yeah, it's just very aggressive. So, you know, it's very aggressive. We're just expecting pure volume. It depends where this closes. Any deeper than this, you need like a thin close above, because we start to trade into this messy zone here. It's not fully clean. I mean, where this trade you rely on full volume. Full volume. Sometimes, you know, it won't even give you a way in, you know, and you just sit and wait. It's like these moves happen a lot of the time on US30. You can't really worry too much about it. It happens a lot of the time. Beginner mistake on US30 is they see these big green candles and now they just want to jump in with no valid setup. You know, you're not even getting in you don't even want to get in on 1 minute candles because there's no setup there. We'll see if this wants to close above. It's trying its best. We will need a good bottom wick though. Not a good, but at least, you know, something decent. Looks like it's closing below unless we can push last 6 seconds. That's below for me here, so no entry there. I execute buy 10 minutes ago, but my broker doesn't execute if price is fast. No, because you're over leveraged. You don't have enough margin. If you don't have enough margin, it won't execute. That's how it works. This motherfucker, who's what, DAX? Playing games these days, huh? Let's check up on gold here. Let's check up on gold. Harry, isn't DAX bearish bias? Why are you trying to take this? Were you not here when I was explaining it? check the rules for counter bias. We're at 4-hour support, candle close, doji. I have 1% at entry. Maybe your broker doesn't even allow yourself to risk 1%. So check your leverage on US30. Check your leverage on US30. It could be extremely low leverage you have. Extremely low leverage. I'm looking at even 1 minute strat here, but we're not even getting the 1 minute strat here, unfortunately, guys. There was this one here, but it's too early because no 15-minute close yet at that time. And also no 5-minute close. It's before the 5-minute and before the 15. Then the 5-minute closed at resistance. Then the next one closed at resistance. So we're just closing at resistance every time, which is not something we really want. If I use sell stop and buy stop, it will execute. Are you saying, are you asking, or are you telling me? To check with your broker, man, it's not normal that you should be able to. Sometimes if it's super fast, yeah, maybe the order gets dropped. See if we can get a setup 205. Oops, this is not supposed to say previous 4. I'm also thinking if a 5 closes above daily support could also be an option here. Little bit more aggressive, but we keep wicking down and trying to continue up. So if it can get above that, it would be doing what all these candles could not do. Gives me some sort of conviction that we could see something a little bit more decent. So what would stops be looking like below this 26? And TP up here, 23, 6 is there. It's not that bad. What's the idea of tapping into a zone before taking an entry? Like in a pullback, we need to tap a certain zone before entry, or can we enter at first candle closing at bias direction? No, it doesn't need to. It's not first candle closing at bias, it's first candle closing in your trading. Like, you're missing a lot of steps there. You need to add those steps. You're missing what range are you trading? You don't have to tap into a zone, no. London session, we're preferring it to trade from a zone, except as trading at highs. Go see US30 here. Good pullbacks, so let's see if we can come a little deeper, create for us a setup on the lower time frame. So I'd love to see a retest here and then support candles to try trade this back up. If not, then a straight setup 1 towards the upside. DAX close bearish, so we're still waiting for that candle close above. We have the 1 hour close coming soon as well. This would not be a thunderstorm, but if something does close above here, could be valid to trade to this 15 minutes, see if we can push through it. It's very close, so we need a perfect close. Nas is pushing down though. Nas went the opposite way. SPX kind of mixed here. Nas was clean today. Oh wow. Look at how beautiful the sell kit. Look at this thunderstorm on Nas. That's the one of the day. Anyone take Nas? In the exclusive, I know some people trading Nas. That was the one. Easy, that one. Shit. I mean, you trade Nas though? Still, I don't think you trade Nas. I know some of the guys in the US are trading Nas. You look at it sometimes? Not bad today, huh? It's too much for me to look at all of them. I just choose US30, but not bad today, Nas. Even if you just take the 5-minute setup one when the next candle breaks the low here, you would have been triggered, hold a bit of drawdown, and then you get TP. This one here. 16-point stop. 16-point target. See, DAX rejected it again, not valid yet. This is why closures are super important. Gold is not doing anything at the moment, just ping-ponging, right? So what would be the option if we're doing a ping-pong? Take a buy from the bottom of the range, right? So we have to wait for that. You took a loss in Nas, you expected a high. I don't think there was anything proving a high just yet on the open. It looked pretty bearish. Unlike US30, which then immediately gave you reversal signs. Man. You know when you have the skin next to your nail and you pull it back? It's the most annoying thing, man. Right? You know that one when you're trying to get rid of it? And you pull it forward, and instead of pulling it forward, you pull it back. And then as you're pulling it forward, it's going backwards. And then it starts bleeding. It's so annoying, and it's painful, man. You know it? It's like it's a complete disaster. It could remove all skin from the body. No, no, no. Could you imagine? I don't think it's that serious, but it feels like that, you know? And then you realize at the end of it, you should have just cut it one time. Instead, you've now made something that was tiny, you pulled it all the way. Buying gold won't be a low probability because it's already bounced back 4 times. Would you require extra confirmations? Yeah, I would like to see change of structure on lower time frame, but it won't be a low probability because this is what's been happening. We've just been ranging, ping pong, up, down, up, down. So just follow it. Just follow it. See what 5 is doing here. I don't think this 5 close is going to be enough for us to trade to the highs here. See, if we had a 1-minute change of structure, yes, we could try an aggressive position with 1-minute change of structure. Let's keep an eye on this because 1 minute can change structure. We could have something that ends up looking something like this, where we end up pushing through the highs, and we can use this as break even. But if we close too close to here, I can't use this as break even. Like this is getting too close now. But if it stops here in like 10 seconds, it's okay. But I want to see 1 minute change of structure. So do we have that yet? Not yet. Not yet. It's just a 1 minute support. So let's see if we can do that. We need next candle to close bearish. Next one, close above. It's B12 deficiency, by the way. Yeah, I need to check that. Have a look. So 4 minutes for that, 5 minute closed. 1 minute would close bearish, next 1 minute closing above. Yeah, it makes sense. So this is that 1 minute structure that I need to form, right? This is why you don't take it early, because you need to prove that price is ready to go. So here it retests. If it fails, it's not gonna do it. There's a 1 hour 30-minute resistance. Yeah, I'm trying to continue the trend and I'm not trading at it, I'm trading back to it. So it's like a 5-minute setup too. I'm just trading back to these highs. Literally, if I get entered, it taps these highs and starts to struggle 10 points away. 10 points is enough for me to make a decision. Get out, break even or whatever. Maybe I even lose 1-2 points. But I'm waiting for good confirmation here. 1 minute change of structure, which we're trying to do at the moment. Nothing has happened just yet. Instead, we're continuing down, which is totally fine. So you want something closing above there. No lotion in Dubai. Oh, of course, we have lotion. It's not, lotion is not going to fix this. It's just like the skin at the side of your nail. Everyone has it, man. Thanks so much, Tradesharpe. I've been watching your videos. I must confess, it has really changed my look into price action. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, man. That's amazing. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. 100 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. Not much. You guys lied. Told me that New York session, you're going to blow up in New York session. No. We are getting less views in New York session than ever. Really informative stream. No wonder I keep losing on backtesting despite watching the webinar exclusive content. Good. I'm glad you're learning something. It's good to see it live in the action. DAX push down. Gold. Now we're trying to create supports. Just give it time. The views will come. I'm not seeing it, man. I'm not seeing it. That's just an excuse for you guys to keep me longer. People not used to it? Yeah, but we want new viewers to come. New people we want to see. DAX sells. What are we looking like here on our range for DAX sells? Is this notch on a... How does that look on a 5 minute, that notch? It's not there on the 5. You know, price sometimes likes to react off these notches, which is a little bit gay, but we could keep it as a watch. Tight close below here. You know, oh, we have Wickville. Oh, that's perfect. Are you Jamaican mixed with Spanish? Jesus, that's a cool mix. I'm not. I'm originally British. You can search my last name family history if you're super interested. I got asked this question today. My same response. Just research my last name. Here's my last name, Sharp. You can go research it. They made a TV series about it. We are a British TV series. Blah, blah, blah. Fictional British soldier in Napoleonic Wars. So you can see how we infiltrated a lot of countries, and obviously infiltrating a lot of countries makes me mixed. Shit, that's your real name? Yeah, of course. It's my name. First thing here. My name is Harry Sharp. I thought it was a fake name. No, otherwise I would have wrote it without the E, right? I'll just call it Tradesharpe to be like trading sharper. Russell Harry Sharp? No, Russell is my dad's name. How'd you know that? That's interesting. But it's spelt wrong. Luxy Life V2, literally, right? On one of your reels, your MT5 says that. That is true. It says my full name on my MT5, correct. Sometimes you worry how much detail people are looking at. Actually, wait. There is no on my MT5 here. Wait, where is my name? Doesn't say my name. It's sus, man. But it does say on my accounts, so I will give you that. So maybe I had my accounts open. Sells on US30? No sells because we're rejecting previous 5 range. If anything, this is more positive. No sells till we get back in the range. Anyone told you look like Adam Driver? Probably. I thought because of Sharp ratio. No, Sharp ratio is obviously I'm related to in bloodline by the guy who created Sharp ratio. because he comes from the Sharpe clan, right? Gold and US30 both gave me SL and went to TP. Good. That's what you need to see, because that means you can improve your stop loss placement. So if that's a common thing, means your stop loss is probably too tight. Give it some breathing room, right? Or maybe you entered too early. That's one or the other. You entered too early or you have wrong stop loss placement. Sometimes you'll just get the trade wrong. I understand that, but to happen twice, check your stop losses, check your entries. He also found Harry's flight seat number. Did he? I do think he found my flight seat number. I think, but that was in the video. That was in the video though. I think my flight seat number was there, so it doesn't matter. Oh no, when I was in the plane, yeah, he literally messaged me in the plane. I was messaging you guys in the plane because in that seat they give you personal Wi-Fi. In business class, they don't give you Wi-Fi sucks, man. But there, they're giving you personal Wi-Fi for your suite. So when I was messaging in the group there, boom, he messaged. Oh, you're sitting in seat 6A. What? Where you find 6A, bro? Kareem, yeah, I think you need to hire this guy. You know he's only 15. He needs to go into forensics, man. Fifan. You know, need to go into forensics. Yo, bro, hope all is well. Being big in a gym, keep it up. Thanks, brother, thanks. Hope you're well too. Man's hacker. Really improves results. I can draw many conclusions. Yes. Journals do help. How is Mr. Dax doing? Still hovering. We should open a second monitor so we can keep an eye on it. I didn't hear an answer about GJ before. Is your love affair over with GJ? Yeah, sort of, man, sort of. I did take a small swing on GJ. Got 0.9 RR out of that, but you know, that's kind of like the one night that you guys get back together and you're not officially back, and you just forget about that, you know? You just forget about that. You try to go into like a friends with benefit relationship, but there's no benefits with GJ. Absolutely no benefits. Only horror. Really. No benefits. Only makes you cry. Sil totally cooked. Probably cameras come off for Sil now. Definitely his cameras come off. Needs to hide himself. Let me check where is his camera. Yeah, definitely his camera's off now. Cutting off camera. Okay, come on, do something for me, man. Let's see it, let's see it. Sells below here or sells below back in range. Kind of prefer sells back in range. One night stand with herpes. Did you manage to catch anything in London today? No, London was very boring today. London was disgusting, actually. was super rangy in London. No, not rangy, sorry. It was just discussed. DAX was good in London, but it's been doing what it's been happening in NY. It's just been a bit nasty. Doing all this bullshit. Let's see what we want to do. Do you always trade at US30? Yeah, man. US30 is my favorite for NYSE. My favorite. I mean, it's been misbehaving recently, but I account that to being towards the end of the month. It's pretty normal. All pairs kind of do that, and this time it's a little bit worse. But you just have to learn US30. Like, you can't let its big moves put you off. You can't be phased by it. You can't let... Like, US30 is like that. It will cause the most FOMO you've ever felt before. And then, if you go and try to buy the FOMO, I can guarantee most of the people took their buys at the highs here. As soon as this second 5-minute candle closed, they're like, this has to keep going. Boop! Press a buy. Stops going. Then you have all of the 1-minute goblins taking their pullback trades on 1 minute. 1 minute pullback, 1 minute pullback. I'm pressing buy. Pop. Screwed. So you just have to learn the beast. Once you learn how to tame the beast, you can ride it well, but you can't master it yet. Take some time, that. Have you ever played Minecraft? Yeah, when I was younger, I used to grind Minecraft. I really like to build roller coasters, man. I would spend maybe 15 hours building, 20 hours at least building one roller coaster. Insane roller coaster underneath the ground, in the sky, left, right, boosters, levels. I used to make it go through rivers. It used to be insane. Who used to build roller coasters on Minecraft is a real OG. Right? I used to build the most insane roller coasters you can imagine. Take you all the way up into the clouds, then all the way back down. All of that bullshit, man. Underneath the ground, I used to build houses, you know, for it to go through. I used to build such intense. And then I found Counter-Strike. Never looked back since. What version you used to play? Who knows, man. This is back when I was like 12 years old. God knows. I was playing on a potato PC, you know. That was the good times. CS 1.7. You're an OG, man. I came, believe it or not. The first CS I touched was CS Source, I think, or 1.6. Neo or Forest? Forest, man. Forest. He's an OG. He's an OG. I used to watch him. Do you remember we used to have clan matches in CS? I do remember that, man. Guys, I played CS when I was plugging for Half-Life about 20 years ago. Damn, you played CS. That's why he's a real OG. You're an old fart? I'm not, man. I'm not. I just started. Half-Life was insane. Dial-up internet? Okay. Not that far back, guys. I'm not keeping up with that. Alright, so we might get this close here in the next 5-minute candle here. US30 is sleeping a bit, but we're starting to have some stuff. Bro, Surf was the best. I used to grind heavy on Surf. I used to be pretty good on Surf, man. Checking my speed. I used to play Surf for ages. With my friends. Used to be so fun. Just sit on a chat and chill on Surf. You know? Oh, man. For Utopia? Shit. So nostalgic, bro. Super nostalgic. I used to grind that game hard. I remember when I wanted to go pro CS, man. I still play. All right, 5 minutes for the candle to close here on gold. So maybe we can take some buys on gold. Let's have a look here in about 3 minutes, 54 seconds. Kenny or Guardian? Kenny, bro. Kenny. Kenny, man. Man's trying to get me to vote for You want me to vote for Neo? You want me... No, yeah, Kenny, man. Kenny. I'm in New York. I'm trying to learn your trading. Will you be doing New York session for a while? No, just as a special. But New York trading we have every single day in the exclusive group. So that will continue. I actually prefer the old format where I send my plans early and then get to trade both. It feels a lot more organized. Maybe because I'm used to it. But I think it's good to have this anyways, just for a little bit to just show people, to be alongside. It's definitely not sustainable. It's too much, but I'm coping with it quite well actually. You know, I enjoy being at the charts when there's, you know, good stuff, money to be made, never a dull sign. But end of month, probably not the best choice to choose to do this. I didn't choose it based on month time. I chose it based on subscriber count, as I wanted to do it last push to 100k. But what are we at now? Oi, 99.7 guys, last 300. If we can get 100 a day would be great. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, leave a subscribe. My cat subscribed to your channel and loves the content. Cheers. Don't put fake subscribes. That will hurt the algorithm. What's the last time that you would trade in UAE for NY? I call it around 6:37. You know, if I see a setup forming and I really like it, I'll set an alert. Like, I don't mind trading till like, you know, 7:30 latest. Tonight I have some work. I have to leave, go meet someone. I'm really like not looking forward to it. I like to kind of shut down. We can trade 2 key level. Remember what happened this morning? Honestly, which one would you take, DAX or gold? What would you take, DAX or gold? Be at 1 hour? Exactly. That's exactly how you'd play it. Oh, this woke up. Maybe we can get a wick fill here. Let's see. Everything's a bit waking up at the moment. Or US30. Oh, what a decision. Let's take all. Let's take everything. Not gonna lie, DAX is looking juicy as well here, guys. About to close below on DAX as well. See if DAX closes below. Gold about to close below. Man, don't know which one to take. DAX is now looking like it doesn't want to close below. Let's prepare gold while we're looking at DAX. So that didn't close below. Gold, no bottom wick just yet. US30 is doing what? Didn't close above, fair enough. So let's see a bottom wick on gold. Hopefully it doesn't do this bullshit like this morning. It's looking like it's doing it, which is nasty. Oh, nice one, gold. That's really naughty. Can you believe that? Twice? You can't fake that, man. It still could come down and reflip, so keep an eye on it, right? Because we could take it as a reflip. If this can close above in 4 minutes, I'd like to take this as well. Let's see what... Alright, DAX is chilling. I really like US30. Gold has made a nipple wick now. See if gold can do something a little bit more, we can get in. I like US30 for buys. Okay, now gold is complying a bit here. It's the bottom wick we wanted to see. Gold might be a short re-break here. How long till US30 close? 2 minutes, we might not get the close. Yeah, I'll try gold re-break of this high here. So that would be like your original entry basically. There we go. Too close to 1 hour. We have a little bit of room. It's enough to see what happens. So we even get the 1 minute close above as well. And then 1 hour is break-even spot.
Are you in, Harry, or you are going to buy?
Right there, you can see it on the screen. So let's see. Stop loss is below this 15. We have this 1 minute structure around our entry here, which is quite nice. We're coming pretty close to that 1 hour. We haven't tapped it yet on my broker though. Sweet, gonna move stops here to break even, make this risk-free trade. I repeat, this is now a risk-free trade for me. See if we can get a little bit more out of her. My 1-to-1 would be on my broker, the resistance on 15. That is like my 1-to-1 just before it. So stops are at break even, keep in mind here, guys. All right, that's tap for me. I took that there, I'm out. And that's it, man. So yeah, good trade for me. Happy with everything, happy with plan, happy with waiting for bottom wick. Happy with everything there. And yeah, I wouldn't really change much with that. Nice to have a good setup pullback from bottom of range. Can't really complain. Leave a W in chat if you took the trade with us, if you enjoyed the analysis, understood everything, came through. And yeah, that's it, man. That's it. So write the W in chat. Let's see W's in chat. We have it in Zoom chat, YouTube chat sleeping. Cheers, guys, cheers. And that's it. Do we journal this or no? We'll journal it, I guess, for the New York stream, but I don't know if we put it in stream journal. I don't know.
Harry, can you just about that trade?
Of course, man.
It's just a stop loss because I put mine below the wick, so I don't know if did you put yours like below something else?
Just below the body here, and the reason really behind that is that I'm just not expecting this to flip and close bearish. If it gets below yesterday's range, I'm gonna get out. And also our limited range to upside, we have 30-minute here, so I have to optimize.
Yeah.
Because our target here, so if I was to run that longer wick, and it's a big wick, man, you know, you can see this wick here is it's like 15 pips more. So with 15 pips more, I just don't have the range.
Yeah, so you just use the probabilities, really.
Exactly, and because I have a management plan here. I mean, it's been pretty foolproof buying from the range, bottom of the range every single time. We did it this morning, it happened. Here it happened again. Here we retested again. It's just been a pretty foolproof trade, you know?
Yeah.
So I just kind of trusted that. I'll tell you one thing, you're not wrong though. The only issue becomes is if you're not confident in trusting volume, trusting analysis, what happens is that you just won't be tough to get the 1-to-1 because technically we've hit a target here, right? 30-minute being tapped, 1 hour's being tapped, 15-minute being tapped. So how can we say that, okay, it's going to push another 15 pips? So 22 to 32, 34, 37 would be, that's 15 pips more. See, it becomes quite tough now, right?
Yeah, no, it
doesn't mean it can't happen, but if I can avoid that situation, I do increase my risk though. But think about it this way. It's a very interesting equation. So I am increasing my risk of being stopped, but I'm also decreasing my risk of hitting take profit. Where is money made? Money made is in the profit zone. And most of my trades, I expect to go in profit. So where am I going to try optimize? Are you going to try optimize to not lose, or are you going to try optimize to make profits when you know most of the time you don't lose? You see? So then your brain and your manipulation starts to be like, let me start to manipulate and try get profit rather than adjust my loss, but still keep my stop loss in a sensible place, not a stupid random place. It's not the most sensible, but it's sensible enough for this type of trade, especially that we waited for the bottom wick, right? Remember, we waited for the reflip, and that's it, right? It can still hit TP. You have two choices. You could even close something, leave the rest to run, or you can just say, hey, you know what? TP or break even. Only threat is, of course, not many pullbacks, and that's it. Hi, was it 1-to-1, 20 pip, 22 pip stop loss? With spread and stuff, I TP'd at 23 pips with spread and stuff. So TP'd around here, 23. Can you become a millionaire from forex trading? You can, but you need to risk heavy amounts of money. For full transparency, I have not made $1 million only from my forex income. I have not reached $1 million yet just from forex income, meaning trading only on currencies. I don't risk enough. I risk $1,000. It doesn't be it doesn't 1,500. You don't have to be someone who is a mathematical magician to be able to figure out that if I'm risking 1,000 and on average make 5, 8, 10% per month, right? What is happening? No, I am not making gazillions. So one day, that is my plan, to make $1 million from trading, but it's gonna take time. And anyone who tells you in their first couple of years they made $1 million from trading is lying. Lying. Crypto, different story, different investment, different time scale. 6 years in crypto, keep that in mind. I'm still in, Harry. Don't be greedy, guys. Take some profits. Great trade. Harry, that type of trade in the middle of the range which put me off, don't worry about it because we retested something. If we didn't retest something, yes, but look, we retested back into the support here. Same way we retested back here. So that gave us, then we had rejection. We waited for the bottom wick. It's fine. When we're ping-ponging, we're ping-ponging. You have to just trust that analysis. I literally said, told you guys there that when we ping-pong, we ping-pong. Just up and down, up and down, up and down. Just take the up and down. It actually makes trading simple. So yeah, hesitating last few days a month. Yeah, just go with it, man. Especially if we're all going, you know, we all lose together, no problem. If you're not that confident because of risk, you don't want to lose money, go half. What's the worst? You lose 0.5%. Worse, you make 0.5%. It's not that bad, right? You're not going to blow all your month's profit going 0.5%. You're even not confident with that? Go 0.25. Get your skin in the game, see the position play out, see everything play through. All right, this is setup 1. No, this is setup 2. This is setup 2. So yeah. Anyways, take care all. I'm gonna head off now. Call it a session here. Thank you all for showing up. 225 of you. I appreciate you all showing up as always. What about US30? Let's have a look. Still ranging. Close above would be valid. That's it. All right. Took gold here. Probably gonna call it a session. Today hit me hard not to lose anything, but it feels like I missed some good position. But you can see it both ways. So is it really that bad that you protected yourself? Not really. Just being extra safe. Would you rather be extra safe or extra risky? Easy to answer that question. You know, you don't lose anything, man. You just, not even you lose time because you would have learned something, asked questions. It's actually never a bad thing. So you should never feel bad about that. It's a win. Appreciate that, Ents. Hope you're doing well. Do you do scalping? I do session trading, right? It's not really a scalp, but I like them. Do you go live every day? I'm new to Forex. Yes, we go live Monday to Friday. Leave a subscribe on my channel so you can show up to future live streams. To see my journal, exclamation journal in the chat for London. Maybe we can add this to the journal. We'll see what people think about it and take it from there. Anyways, I want to head off now. I appreciate you all and have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, take care and speak to you guys hopefully soon. All right, much love and